Hello peoples, welcome back to Mental Diet Mastery. I am Kylie. I'm a little bit later with a video this week because it's been the long weekend here in Melbourne because we had the grand final and my son was staying with me. But here we are. And today's topic is actually going to be seeking validation from the 3D. And sometimes this is kind of sneaky and you don't even realize that you're doing it. You're kind of looking out to the 3D and you're waiting or you're looking for proof or evidence that what you're doing internally or your decision that you've made internally is working or has worked. And then you look out and you see that it hasn't, and then you're like, ugh, and then start questioning and wavering and doubting. And sometimes it's not even that obvious. Like some people think that you have to be doing it obviously, like looking to see whether you've got a text or looking to see whether the money is in the bank and things like that. However, sometimes it doesn't have to be really obvious. It can be when you first wake up in the morning and one of your first thoughts is, I still don't have it. That right there is you looking to the 3D and either acknowledging that you have it or you don't. It's still you're seeking validation from the 3D, or you're looking for evidence or proof that, or some sort of sign. There's no such thing as signs, by the way. Or movement or anything. You constantly need this reassurance from the 3D that what you have decided internally is either working or has worked. And we don't do that because you have to be the validation. Your imagination is the validation. So when you wake up in the morning, you can't think, I don't have it. If you have it internally, or you're being the person that has it already, thinking like the person that has it already in imagination, then you have it. You cannot acknowledge that you don't, because then your subconscious or whatever part you think that creates is going, well, do we have it or we don't? I thought you said we had it. But now you're going, oh, we don't have it. So which one is it? You either have it or you don't. And when we say you have it in imagination. So when you wake up in the morning to another day, your first thought should be, I'm so glad I have that thing. Now, there's a deeper reason why we sometimes do this. And usually it stems from beliefs. It usually stems from the fact that you doubt yourself as a creator. You doubt what you're actually doing, whether it's be affirming or visualizing, whatever method you use, scripting. You doubt whether that particular process works for you. You're questioning it. What else? I know that there's one other thing, I just can't think of it off the top of my head because I usually do these things off the fly, but I'm going to let it go. And we're going to get into the tapping. All right, let's start the tapping. And as usual, we always start doing a negative round. Oh my God, get my words out. We always start doing a negative round because we want to clear all the old story about whatever story you're holding about you seeking validation from the 3D, or you looking for proof, and or your feelings about it, or your negative feelings about it, how you feel about you doing it. We want to clear all of that out, and we want to tell the nervous system to reset in regards to this topic. All right, so we're going to start on the karate chop point, and you can either repeat after me, or you can just listen and focus on the words inside your head. If you do want to repeat and I'm going too fast, you can always listen to it at a slower speed. YouTube has the speeds. All right. Even though I keep checking the 3D for validation or proof that I either have something or I don't, I'm going to forgive myself for doing this. And I'm choosing to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Make sure you keep breathing through as we're tapping. Even though I keep doubting what I'm affirming or visualizing. So therefore, I keep checking the 3D to see whether it's working. Again, I'm going to forgive myself for it. Because I love and accept myself anyway. Okay, moving to the top of the head. We're only going to do 2 on the karate chop point today. The only reason I keep seeking proof or validation from the 3D is because I keep doubting myself. Doubting that I'm the creator. Doubting that my process is working. Doubting what I'm affirming is right or visualizing. Maybe I'm just constantly waiting for some kind of sign or movement. Or a response to what I'm doing internally. I can't seem to stop myself. I keep checking the 3D. I keep acknowledging the 3D. I keep acknowledging that I don't have it. I'm just someone that needs proof. I'm someone that needs validation. I'm seeking validation outside of me. I'm not being the validation myself. Maybe I have the assumption that I have to see it to believe it. Maybe. Because I keep questioning whether it's working. Until I have proof. Then I'll know it's working if I just see evidence. If I got some sort of sign, that'll give me the motivation to keep going. But I know it doesn't work like that. I know I have to stop. Otherwise, I am delaying everything. How do I stop myself? I just feel so... I want you to insert how you feel about yourself doing this. Like, I feel so annoyed. I feel so frustrated at myself. Why do I keep doing this? Talk. I want you to get out all your feelings about how you're feeling about this. While you're tapping. Any other feelings that you feel about this? I keep checking the 3D. I'm so annoyed at myself. Like, ugh, why can't I just stop? Anything else that is coming up for you right now about checking the 3D, I want you to let it out while you're tapping. All right, we're going to keep going. I'm just not trusting myself. I'm not trusting in my power. I'm not trusting in my decision of who I'm choosing to be. I'm not trusting that I am the validation. That if I decide this is what's happening, then that's what's happening. Period. Sorry, I'm yelling. I don't need proof to know that this is how it works. I need to stand in my own power. It's time to take my power back. I no longer want to be this person that keeps seeking signs or movement or validation or proof. Because this version of me is getting me nowhere. It's time to let this version go. It's time for me to release and let go of this need for validation. Okay, stopping tapping for a minute. All right, take a deep breath in. Let it out. We're gonna do a quick release and letting go tapping, and then we'll move into the positive. All right, I am choosing to release this need. I am letting this go right now. I am letting go of needing to check the 3D. I'm letting go of this need for validation. I'm letting go of this old version of me. Whew. I'm releasing and letting him go now. I'm stepping out of her right now, or him. Okay. We're just going to imagine our skin like stepping out of our skin and like a snake shedding its skin. And then we're going to step in to this brand new version of you. And starting again, I am choosing to be a new version of myself. Someone who knows their power, is confident in their power, a confident creator, I'm choosing to no longer seek validation. From the outside, because there is no outside. Imagination is the only reality. So I'm going to look for my validation in my imagination. Because there is no outside. It's just a mirror. So I don't need proof. or validation from it. I know I can do this. I know that I'm capable. I know that I am the sole creator. There's no power outside of me. The 3D doesn't have the power. I do. I am my own validation. I am the validation. What I say goes. It's final. Because I am the creator. If I have it in imagination, then I fucking have it. Period. Isn't it wonderful that I no longer seek validation? Isn't it wonderful I don't need proof outside anymore? Isn't it wonderful that I have stepped back in my power? It feels so good being this powerful. It feels so good not needing proof anymore. I feel so relieved to know that anything I decide is true for me. Is true. Period. Whether I can see it or not straight away, I still know that it's true. Because if I can see it in imagination or hear it, then it's true. Imagination creates reality, creates the 3D reality. My imagination is the creator, the one and only creator. And I am choosing to put my full faith and trust in my imagination. Here's some quick ones. I trust in myself. I trust in my power. I believe in myself. I've got this. I know that I can do this. I am mentally strong. I am powerful. I am capable. This is done. This is who I am now. I am a powerful creator that doesn't seek validation. And stopping. Woo! I feel very powerful right now. I intend that this has really helped everyone that was seeking validation. And of course, if you need to do it again and again when you're, having one of those days, then I hope it helps you. No, I intend that it helps you. All right, I will see you again probably in a few days' time with another video. I think the next video I'm going to do is detachment, which will be an interesting topic. Okay, have an awesome week. Bye.